Yo, what is going on? Kyle Willson here. Welcome to the video. In this one, we'll be talking about how Disney is going to create their own metaverse and what that means for VeVe and also the macro NFT space. Let's just go ahead and dive into the video. All right, so obviously Disney announced that they are going to plan to build a metaverse. And this is pretty crazy, exciting, and not so much a shocker, news, if you will. And in the earnings call, Bob Chapek, the CEO of Disney, said, "Our efforts to date are merely a prologue to a time when we'll be able to connect the physical and digital worlds even more closely, allowing for storytelling without boundaries in our own Disney metaverse." All right. He said that during the fourth quarter earnings call just recently. And like I said, not too much of a shocker. Obviously, Facebook has announced that they're doing a metaverse. And as you know, or maybe you don't know, Disney has partnered up with the app VeVe, where they are dropping NFTs. And if you know anything about NFTs, that's a prelude to the metaverse. All right. If you're in the NFT space, you know that NFTs are the gateway into the metaverse, and collecting these NFTs could spell out big potentials in the metaverse. All right. Now, VeVe, they did partner up with VeVe, as you can see here, actually on the main Disney website under the Disney Plus Day, which is going to be like their Amazon Prime Day. But for Disney, it's going to be Disney Plus Day. So as you can see here, Disney VeVe right there. If you are able and lucky enough to collect one of these golden moment NFTs that Disney is dropping on VeVe, which is their very first NFTs ever in existence, then you'll be able to get 3 months subscription to Disney Plus. And if you're able to land one of the ultra rare golden moments, then it's, I believe, 1 year or 12 months for you get Disney Plus for that entire year for free. So if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I've been covering these golden moments, as you can see here, and you don't want to miss these videos. I've been covering the golden moments in details, and I will be doing the drop here shortly, depending on when you're watching this video, the drop live. But you want to make sure you get subbed and follow me on Twitter, and I'll show you why you should be following me on Twitter. All right, I've been announcing a lot of different news and pieces and even tricks to land these drops on the VeVe app, and as well as future drops on VeVe. You can find that all on my Twitter, and just make sure you don't miss anything on that. All right, so like I said, this isn't too much of a secret. This was back August 1st of 2021, but this is the former CEO. This is Robert Iger. He's still the executive chair of Disney. He was actually spotted here walking past or taking a picture on Crypto Venetian, which is like one of the, more rare NFTs, but you can see him walking up next to it and taking a picture. And I believe he actually owns one, or maybe a couple. I'm not really sure, but this just goes to show, like, Disney is paying attention. And as a matter of fact, they've been paying attention for a very long time in NFT and crypto. The Dragon chain, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this, but this is a very old chain. This is a very old blockchain. As you can see, it pumped at one time, and maybe it'll pump again. I'm not really sure. But Disney experiments with these types of things. This is actually, as you can see here, it says Dragon chain. Says originally developed inside the Walt Disney Company in Seattle in 2014. All right, 2014, that's a long time ago in the crypto world. Okay, so just want to make sure you guys are aware that Disney is absolutely always paying attention to this type of stuff, and they're not afraid to experiment with NFTs and technology. And so it's pretty interesting. All right, so I got this clip pulled up here, and just wanted to show you guys this clip. I know Cavell covered this one, but I wanted to break to the right where he talks about the metaverse.
On the call, you mentioned the metaverse. Will we all eventually be paying Disney parks prices to go into the metaverse? What is your vision for Disney in the metaverse?
Well, my vision is to use Disney Plus as the platform for the metaverse. I think it really blends our physical beings with our digital beings and creates a three-dimensional canvas, if you will, for our creative storytellers to paint, so that we can create experiences that otherwise have been defined as it's a park experience, or it's a movie experience, or it's a book experience. I think those all come together without boundaries, without
Wow, guys, that's pretty insane. All right. Like this sounds exactly like Alcon, the head of licensing for VeVe. All right.
Borders, without constraints, and our creatives are just biting at the bit to get into the Disney metaverse.
And just
So it pretty much sums it up. The rest of the interview, they talk about different segments of Disney and all their different verticals and niches they're in and all that good stuff. So I'll link that in the description below. But here is a AMA or a interview with Alcon. If you guys do not know who Alcon is, man, this guy is absolutely a stud in the licensing space. And he is responsible for brands like Pokemon and securing licenses like Yu-Gi-Oh, blowing up these brands, making them billions of dollars, millions and billions of dollars. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cabbage Patch Kids, like the list goes on. This guy's actually in the licensing Hall of Fame, and this guy is literally like just a big deal. And just wanted to play a couple clips of Alcon just to show you guys some parallels.
I'm not going to give away any secrets. But under when you start seeing what else is being evolved, you're going to get inside that app. You're going to take your friends inside that app. You're going to be able to actually have experiences, which if you did that in a real environment, you'd have to have a theater or a warehouse. So I think that's a funny bit, but especially.
What does that sound like, guys? Does that sound like the metaverse to you, or does it sound like something similar? Seems pretty interesting, right? Well, let's go ahead and play another clip real quick.
This is a commitment that has to continue to roll. My own dream for VeVe, which is just my dream, is that VeVe becomes a marketplace for a lot of things, and not just digital collectibles, but it could be experiences. There's a whole litany of things that VeVe could represent that could offer to a collectible universe. It's not limited to just digital collectibles. It could be movies, it could be television shows, it could be all kinds of things that are collectible, but aren't necessarily but in addition to what.
So that sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound like something in line with what Bob Chapek was saying at Disney? All right. And if you're still not convinced, I'm going to go ahead and play one last clip.
Parameters. I think the other thing that we haven't really seen yet is that the storytelling about these collectibles, where they come from, or what was the background of it, etc. I think we're going to see that too as well. So
very interesting. Yeah, storytelling, and storytelling. All right. Maybe that was like he was alluding to something there, or maybe he just, he just wants them to tell the story about the collectibles a little bit more. But that is a possibility. All right. Now that is pretty crazy. Okay. So as you guys know, VeVe is developing a metaverse themselves. Maybe that metaverse is going to be its own unique experience that's going to be tied in with Disney. Obviously, Disney is working close with VeVe. Obviously, the vice president of Marvel is working close with VeVe, and the president, I believe, as well. And he was found quoting, in an article on the actual Marvel website, talking about VeVe and how special it is. So let me know what you guys think. Now, as far as the macro NFT space, this is still pretty big, and this is going to help fast forward the overall metaverse process, and basically it's going to speed things up, right? These NFTs are going to continue to build value, and they're going to continue to be important and significant, not only for right now, but historically speaking. The very first Disney NFTs are a big deal. Like, you're going to want to keep those. All right. I can't stress that enough, because as Disney rolls out their own metaverse, they could decide to do something on their own or whatever, but it doesn't matter. These VeVe NFTs are super important. Maybe VeVe sells to Disney one day. I don't know. That's speculation. But either way, if you own one of these VeVe Gold Moments NFTs, and AKA also the very first Marvel NFT, kind of a big deal. All right. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about all of this. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up button if you like the video. It helps us break through the YouTube algorithm, as well as dropping a comment and just saying thank you or something like that. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one at the blockchain. and be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.